Hey guys, this is Henry from OBEDIA again. Today we're going to be starting a new series of tutorials in which we're going to be demonstrating how to use the Ampire plugin or insert included in Studio One. So a lot of people ask about Ampire, and most people believe Ampire it's an amp, and it's not really just an amp. Okay, Ampire is a guitar gear emulation solution, okay, because it can not just emulate guitar amps, but also pedals, a microphone positioning, and cabinets. So what I have here right now, I have one audio track. It's just a clean DI that I recorded. It's a clean DI. Let me just go ahead and press play so you can listen to it so you have an idea of what's going on. So, very mellow guitar sound. It's just clean, right? So basically I connected my guitar straight into my interface and started recording. There's no effects, there's no distortion, no delay, no effects at all, okay? It's just a clean guitar. So this is the perfect place to use Ampire. Ampire is designed to shape your guitar tone when you start from a clean DI, okay? So how do you do that? Well, in order to add Ampire, you got two ways. You can go to your browse and then go to Effects, and then from the PreSonus tab, you're going to find Ampire. You can simply click and drag it, and it's going to open like that. But that's one way to open it. The other way is just going to your mix, and then you can add it as another insert down here. Right now, you can see it's already added because I added it by dragging it, but you'll see the open slot. You can just click on this little plus sign and look for Ampire and then click on it. It'll be added. Now, when you add Ampire, it's going to open. Typically opens like this, okay? And you're like, what's going on? I see the front of what it seems to be a guitar amp. And that's why a lot of people confuse this and think it's a guitar amp emulation, but it's actually a full guitar gear emulation solution. Why? Because it's not just amps, but also cabinets, microphones, and pedals. And in order to see that, if you go here, you see these rectangles. If you click on the one on the top and the one on the bottom, this window will open completely. And now you can see there's an amp, there's a cab, there's a head, and there are pedals. So the way this works, it's a very simple chain, okay? Your input signal comes through this little knob that says input. That's the first, the input level, right? It's the first signal or gain stage that you have in the plugin. Then you have the pedals that are before the amps, which if you go down here, you see the pedals, you see this silver vertical bar here. Everything to the left of that are pedals that are supposed to be connected before the amp. So in this case, there's this green tube screamer before the amp. So then it'll hit the actual amplifier and it'll go through the amplifier. Okay. Then you're going to have the pedals that go out of the amp, which are the ones to the right of this vertical silver bar that you see there. So in this case, by default, it'll add a chorus and a delay. And then it'll hit your cab. And then it'll hit your microphones, because you can also emulate the way the mics are set. And the way you do that, you'd simply click on this little microphone here, and you can see the microphones. So, very quickly, how do you select each of these? Well, if you want to select your amp, you click where it says amp, and you're going to see a list of amplifiers. MCM 800, dual amplifier, VC30, blackface, and STV. So these are all amps that emulate the behavior of other very famous amps that you would find in pro recording studios. If you want to select one of those amps, you simply click on it and boom, now you have that selected. In order to select your cab, you simply go where it says cab and you have all these options there. You click on it, boom, selected. Click on this one, boom, selected. Now, from the amp head, you can control things like, for example, in this case, we have this one selected. I think this is a VC30. Yes, VC30.